All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let me get everybody tagged here real quick. Okay, welcome to our Tuesday night live meeting. Hi, Favi. We're glad you're here with us.
Hi, Favi.
We'll give a few minutes for everyone to jump on and find us. We have a lot of info. Do you have your notes from today, Mom?
Oh, well, nope. I left them at the center, but you mean the note? Oh, you mean the notes from the meeting today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them. They're in my car. Let me go get them. I'll go get them real quick. I mean, I don't have a lot of notes, but I do have some. So
Okay. We talk about a little bit of it.
okay, let me go get my notes. Be right back, guys.
Hi, Amanda. We're so glad to have you. I tell you, I have heard so many amazing things about virtual. And, I love virtual because, you guys know like hi, Wendy, like half my heart is Illinois, half my heart is here, right? And so I'd always broke my heart when I'm in Illinois or when I'm in here and not have everyone together. And so I just love. One of the best things that ever came out of COVID is that we can work virtually. And we've had a couple of different director calls today. And one of them was talking about how Mary Catherine King, who we have all learned from, that is in Wisconsin, did $650,000 unit club, all virtual, all CDS. So it was all sold. I think that's amazing. And then there was, I can't remember. Oh, Deanna Spielman, another director we have learned from, did 650,000. Every appointment, every meeting, everything was virtual. And so that just gives me so much hope because, sometimes you feel like, well, am I doing the wrong thing? Should I start having in-person meetings? But if I have them down here, I'm leaving half my people out, and I understand my mom's in a different position because she hasn't moved halfway across the country from her unit. So I don't know. I just want to let you know, Favi, Amanda, and Wendy, when you guys get on Tuesday night, you make my heart sing and you really affirm that I'm doing the right thing with our meetings. I love them. I just want everybody else to love them too. So hold on one second here. I got to answer this. My neighbor's asking me if I want to go on a walk with her. I said, I'm in a virtual meeting. All right, there we go. Okay, all right. We are ready to roll. You got your notes?
Yeah, I hope they're worth something to everybody.
All right, one more time. I almost took these out, but one more time. We want to do a big congratulations to the Geese and Galaxy of Stars for their $300 unit club. Way to go, everybody. And our
Decent unit. You guys did amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Very good. And our Stellar Star unit, $170,000.
Right, yay!
Awesome. Way to go. All right. I hope you all had a happy and safe and fun 4th of July. I saw a lot of Facebook posts. It looks like you guys are having an amazing time. But we are back, ladies. We are back. So make sure you are checking out our Girlfriend Hour. Go to that group, start commenting and tagging. We got to get the momentum going again. You all know how that works. For our Girlfriend Hour group, we are doing a Sun Kiss Glow. And actually what we're doing, thank goodness. What we're doing is the 2 looks in the lookbook. And I would really appreciate it if everybody would do one of them and post.
Now, this is not the same look as the 7 I've been trying to do every day, right?
Correct. Okay. This is different. So I would really appreciate if everyone would pick one of these 2 looks. So Sugar Rush is one.
I love that look. I've not had it on, but I looked at it again today and in the book, and I go, that is a gorgeous look.
And just so you know, we have an adorable puppy at the rescue that her name is Sugar Rushy. And so I just love that look. Hi, Donna. And then the second one is Swipe and Delight. Now, this is the red lip liner with Poppy Please and Beach Bronze over top.
So say it's red lip liner with beach bronze on top.
No, red lip liner with Poppy Please.
Oh yeah, and that color's always scared me.
I know.
Do you have it on?
No.
Okay.
No, I have apricot on with the tangerine. So I would love for someone to try this and see what it looks like on you, because I think it's more like sunset peach. Is that what it's called? Sunset.
Now, Poppy Please is not like sunset peach.
No, but I think this looks more like sunset peach. Do you think or not?
I don't think so.
No? All right. Okay. All right. Well, ladies, this is what we're doing Thursday. So we all got to start figuring this out. So these are the 2 looks that we're focusing on for Thursday night for our Sun Kissed Glow. Of course, we're going to talk about the bronzers. We're going to talk about primer, CC cream, all that fun stuff. But these are the 2 looks that are in our lookbook right now that we're going to be focusing on. So if you could please do one of these looks or do both and post your picture before we go live on Thursday night. And I would love to see these lips. Now, my complexion is obviously very different from this beautiful woman. So if I know if I put red lip liner with Poppy Please, it is going to be like road construction orange on my face. Now, I've never added beach bronze. Okay. I've never added beach bronze. Yeah. Sunset peach. Thank you, Ashley. That's the color
I do. In fact, actually, I was almost going to wear sunset peach today. And then because I've been playing with that tangerine lip liner because we still have it. But then I saw those 7 looks. So I got to start putting these looks on, right?
Well, we're going to talk about those in a second.
Yeah. This is the Berry Moore.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about those in a second. But right now we're talking about these. So, I've never put beach bronze over it, but I would love to see some pictures. So ladies, could you please do Swipe and Delight? And then the other one is the one like we all love. It's like a beautiful, beautiful summer, little cute pink pop right here with the Sugar Rush. So do your face and post it in the Girlfriend Hour group and help us out on Thursday night. And then next Thursday night is going to be our hydration boosters. And then July 24th is the 5-minute summer makeup. And then the last Thursday in July, my mom's going to be doing the party because we'll be driving back from seminar. And it's going to be summer skincare on July 31st. So those are our Thursday nights, but I really need your help with this one by posting your pictures of those 2 looks. Of course, our July special deals, if you haven't been using this yet, I know it's we've all been in a fog with the holiday, right? Well, it's over with now. It is July 8th. It is time to get to work. We got like a good 3 weeks and 2 days left of July. So it is time to get to work and start talking to your customers and get these July special deals really rocking and rolling. You've got that SPF 30. You have the bright orange booster in there, which I love. We're going to be talking about the foundation primer and the finishing spray, waterproof and liner and waterproof mascara, all of that, and the lip liners this Thursday night in our summer glow party. Then, of course, we have our beauty box. Already have 2 sold for this month. I'm so excited. My customers, they're really getting on a roll, and they don't want to miss out. They want to have those 12 months of perfect beauty boxes. Every once in a while, I shouldn't even say every once in a while, a lot of times I think, well, should we just stop doing this? But then every time I think that, then like somebody reaches out to me and says, what's the beauty box? I want to make sure I get one this month. So we are partnering with the Soldiers Angels. If you're not familiar with that, go to soldiersangels.com or .org. I can't remember. Try either one. Just Google it. It'll pop up. And it's a wonderful organization that helps soldiers. They provide aid, comfort, and resources to the military, veterans, and their families. And they really make sure, like it says, that no soldier feels forgotten. They do a wonderful job with that. And so our July beauty box is going to be our amazing roll-up bag as everyone is traveling. So many people do last minute summer vacations in August. So it's really a smart idea to get that beauty or get that roll-up bag now. The customer, one of them that asked me about this, she said, I have 2 roll-up bags and I will certainly take a third. So she loves them and uses them for organizing all of her beauty products, not just Mary Kay, but her hair care products. Everything that we take with us, which is a lot. I have one for medicine. I don't know about you guys, but I have one for medicine. One pocket is prescription, another pocket is creams, another pocket is vitamins, another pocket is Band-Aids, So we can really use these for lots of different things, not just our Mary Kay products. All right, we have Mary Kay Bingo. So South Florida. Mary Kay Bingo is going to be on Sunday, July 20th at 2 o'clock at my home. This will be our awards as well. So guests will receive Mary Kay products. Consultants will get their Mary Kay money to shop with. Oh, very good idea. Kelly puts her toys in it. I'm telling you, you cannot beat that. Right here in my office right now, I have 4 of them hanging, sorting all of my samples. It was the best thing I ever did. You cannot beat that roll-up bag. All right, so South Florida, this is probably going to be your only bingo of the year. I had one lady say, well, I can't make it to this one, but let me know when the next one is. I go, it's probably going to be July of 2026. And, sometimes we need to tell people that. They just think that we rip these things out all the time and do not realize that work and effort that goes into something like this. And so I know Illinois, did you guys settle on a date?
Yes, thank you, team. Thank you, my team. Thank you. I just appreciate you all so much and love you. So just before we went on, we all voted and decided they wanted to go ahead and still support the early zoning commission. So, all right, that project. So our bingo will be Monday, July 28th.
All right. So Monday, July 28th.
My picture before all this happened, you did put Sunday, July 20th at Heather's home.
Oh, I thought I put the Star Center, huh?
And nope, I checked it all day today.
Oh,
yep, I'm right. She put Heather's home July on my unit with this picture of the awards night.
Okay, but the one I sent you has the correct information. I might have posted that one because sometimes I just shoot. I think I posted these 2 together.
Yeah.
So I post it in both groups when I do that. But the one I actually texted you to use has the right information.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
Right. But now it doesn't since you changed the date.
And if you don't want to do it, Heather, I can put a picture of bingo and do the.
No, that's fine. I can change it to the 28th. I'm just saying I did that because this also has the Southern Charm information. Right. That's why. I did that this morning because sometimes I just pick both groups so both groups get the information.
Thank you, the Geese and Galaxy team, for helping me out with that. Thank you. So that was their choice. So that's good.
Okay. All right. So then moving forward for Illinois, your Southern Charm Awards Night is going to be Monday, August 11th at the Sterling Star Center. You must RSVP by July 14th, which is this coming Monday. So you've got.
I'm not getting any, sheets.
I have one for South Florida. That's all I have. So
you got to get those recap sheets in. So do you want the recap sheets by July 14th because you're going to seminar? Yes. Okay. Did you all see that? Say it again, Heather.
I've said it thousands of times. Yes, I have to have them by July 14th.
Have them by July 14th. Okay.
Yes. Because I'm going to seminar and then I'm coming up.
Where will you be, honey? Where you said you'll be there? Where will you be?
I think she's talking about the awards. She's talking about the awards night.
Oh, the awards. Okay, fine.
Okay. So join us as we celebrate the beauty, grace, and accomplishments of our exceptional Mary Kay consultants at our Southern Charm Awards night. All right, great, Amanda. Slip into your Southern Porch chic sunglasses, gingham dresses, and big hats. Encourage and get ready for a sweet evening of recognition, laughter, and memories. We cannot wait to celebrate y'all. So that is going to be, again, Monday the 11th. Yes, and make sure you send me your recap sheets before July 14th. That is the last day. And here they are right here. I need them by July 14th. If you have any questions about this, if you're a new consultant and you're not quite sure, ask your director. We'd be more than happy to help you out. One thing that you can certainly do, especially if you're a new consultant, is go to MK Confident. There is 40 quizzes. There are very quick little things to watch and then answer.
Some are 5 minutes long, ladies. Don't let that scare you.
Oh, less than that.
Oh, less than that. Okay.
Oh, definitely less than that. So go there, start now, get it all done, get your bling badge for your advanced skincare, advanced color, and advanced product. Those are really 3 really easy ways to get some Mary Kay money to shop with. Also, make sure, we're going to talk about that in a second. Oh, here it is, that you do your preferred customer program. The deadline for that is August 1st. This is for the fall enrollment. You do not want to miss out on this. Your deadline is August 1st. And then we talked about this last week. For winter, your deadline is going to be October 1st. So plan in your budget that you have the funds that should come from your sales, that you have the funds to place your preferred customer program for August 1st and October 1st. All right, Lucky 13. Again, I know we've all been in a 4th of July fog, but it's over. And next Tuesday, a week from tonight, is your Lucky 13 deadline. And you're going to earn this beautiful, sparkly credit card holder when you place at least a $350 wholesale order and sell 13 items by July 15th. And I know it's $350 this month, but Mary Kay's shaking things up and doing some different things. So we're doing the same thing with Lucky 13. And one of the main reasons that this is a $350 wholesale order is because we decided to give you a prize that costs a little bit more money. And so that's why we thought, well, we want to give them something that's really nice since they don't have that 600 wholesale prize or 700 wholesale for the month of July. And so we decided to boost that for you and do a $350 wholesale and get this really nice gift for doing that. So I can't wait to see. Now as of Monday, as of yesterday morning, when I put this together, nobody had achieved it yet. So I can't wait to see who is going to be the first people to achieve Lucky 13 for our first month of our new seminar year. All right, Ashley's close. I know Wendy's close too.
Are limited. So the first ones that win it will get this beautiful, sparkly, light lavender hue looking credit card holder. I have one and I put everything. Sometimes I even put my receipts from the post office in there or the gas station because you can just put them in there and not lose them in the car till I get home. But I love it. So I don't know what color that you'll get once the lavender runs out. So make sure you get that done right away.
Very good. Awesome. All right. Also finishing up this month is our Winning Streak Club. I placed at least a $225 wholesale order. If you did it in May and June, you'll see your name here. Do you want to go ahead and finish that up in July to win? So do you want to read your Geese and Galaxy of Stars, Mom?
Yes. Christy Bennell, Fabi Cruz, Angelina Dieltel, Tish Emily, Jana Friedrich, Vicki Friedrich, Arlene Harper. Ashley Harper has won and got her Rotate Makeup Brush Organizer last night. Yay, Ashley. Donna Henson, Lori Pitzer Hansen, Deb Stiefel, Judy Townsend, Mary Jo Zinke.
All right, awesome. And our stellar unit, Tracy Rhoda, Wendy Schaefer.
All right, girls.
Way to go, ladies. Way to go. All right, a big congratulations one more time. I know Fabi has done this twice. She has won the bracelet and the earrings. Congratulations.
She got them both. She has both of her. All of my prizes for that came in. I had to reorder. Getting the pearls of Sharon. And I'm so happy. So we need someone to win that necklace. So Fabi is the next one to win it, and so is Christy. They both got the necklace. I'm sorry, they both got the bracelet and the earrings.
Way to go, ladies! Congratulations! Congratulations, All-Star Star Consultant for our seminar year, all 4 quarters. Wendy Schaefer, congratulations, Wendy. Congratulations, 4-quarter Star Consultant, Deb Stiefel.
Yay!
Way to go, ladies. Congratulations, Princess Court of Sales Achiever.
All right, Wendy.
Woohoo, Wendy Schaefer. And Princess Court of Sales Achiever, Donna Henson. Woo, ladies, way to go. Our Sapphire Star Consultants, Deb Stiefel and Christy Bennell.
All right.
Now, your shopping day is coming up. It's going to be July 26th, the Star Shopping Day at the Outlets by O'Hare, Balmoral. So congratulations. And to our Ruby Star Consultants, Wendy Schaefer and Ashley Harper.
All right. Yay, those rubies. Look at that.
And when you are a star consultant this quarter that started July 16th and ends September 15th, you are going to get a fun, wonderful girls' day in Lake Geneva. And that's going to tell them what that includes, Mom.
Well, I'm going to be going to Lake Geneva for a weekend in August to get this all ironed out. And I can't wait to do that. And Deb, we went on this before, and when we talked about the meeting, Deb Stiefel is always saying how much fun that we had there. And we did so much fun. So this is hopefully is going to include your luncheon on the steamboat. So we'll be going and see everything around the whole Lake of Geneva. And while we're doing that, we're having lunch there. If we're not having lunch on the steamboat, we will have lunch as soon as our cruise is done. If that cruise is done, as long as that works, I'm going to schedule it. One way or the other, you're going to get your lunch there, and you're going to have that wonderful cruise in Lake Geneva in September.
Wonderful.
Don't miss this Star Consultant, ladies. Don't miss it. This is the first Star Consultant of the year, and you want to be that 4-star consultant. I use my points all the time on Amazon. I absolutely love it. I love it. What do you use your points for, Heather?
Well, I usually get gift cards, either Amazon or Walmart, to buy dog food. I try really hard to not pay for dog food because I buy a lot of dog food. So I try to use all my gift cards and all that to take care of my house. Or I buy new vacuum cleaners or new mops. So I like to have those practical things that I know I'm going to buy anyways, and I don't have to spend my money on, and then I can spend my money on fun things. So that's how I take care of my gift cards. Ashley said that's her goal, 4-quarter star. Way to go, Ashley.
You can do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So ladies, we talked about this last week, and I know it's going to take us all a while to wrap our minds around this. And we were fortunate enough to be on a conference call today with National Sales Directors Kristen Sharp and Brittany Jinks, and then Sales Development, I don't even know what his title is. I'm just going to say leader, Jay Benson. Jay's been with Mary Kay since before I became a director. I've always had so much respect for him, and really appreciated him as a person. And so we're going to tell you a little bit about that. But just as a reminder, the new program that Mary Kay is kicking off for the next 6 months, okay, and that was very made clear to us on our conference call. This is just the next 6 months. Things may change. Is called Power Up and Grow. And when you achieve 600 wholesale order in July and August, you have to do both months, you are going to earn the exclusive Mary Kay Packed Party earring set, which includes the 4 earrings you see there, the cute lashes, the cute purse, the bows, and the lips, plus 400 star credits. Now, what that means, that's credits to shop with on the app, on the Star Consultant app. So like I have said a zillion times on here, download the Mary Kay Star Consultant Program app. It is its own app, separate of InTouch. So download that app on your phone and use that as your new Amazon to shop with. So if you want new AirPods, if you need an iPad, if you want a new vacuum cleaner, if you want a fire pit, whatever you need for your house, go here first and figure out how many points you need to get it free. Wouldn't you have much more fun shopping on an app that's free for just working your Mary Kay business? Now, I am the biggest Amazon shopper. I love it. I love it. I love it. But when it comes to purchases, like I just bought Maggie's birthday present, right? Like I need it by Wednesday when I go up there, right? And it was like $20 I got on Amazon. But if I know I need something for my house, I need a new vacuum, I need any of those things that I listed, the first place I go is my Star Consultant app and figure out how I can get it for free. And one of the amazing things about this, and we just learned today, which this blew my mind. I could not believe the answer to this question that when they asked Jay Benson this question, is do you have to be a Star Consultant to use these 400 points to shop with? The answer is no, which shocked
me out of the water.
It shocked me. So you don't even have to be a Star Consultant. Now, if you do a 600 wholesale in July, okay, anytime in July, if you do a 600 wholesale in August, you are almost a star. And as long as you do your 600 wholesale, and that's assuming you have nothing in those last 15 days of June, right? Because it started June 16th. So assuming you have nothing in the last 15 days of June, if you do your 600 wholesale for the next 2 months increment of this contest, by September 15th, you're going to be a star and you're going to have 1,800 points to shop with. Then they're going to give you another 400. So it's going to give you 2,100 points to shop with. Now, your points are cumulative. So when I need something really big, like a new Dyson, I let those points build and build and build, because those Dysons can be like $500, because I need the ones that like are the massive Dysons for the 4 dogs that we have here, right? So you can let it build, or you can shop every quarter for free and get what you really need. But so let's just say you only do 600 in August. I'm sorry, 600 in July, 600 in August, and you're like, nope, I'm not going to finish Star. You still will have those 400 points on that Star Consultant Program app to shop with, okay? And how I understand, they will roll over for you as well. So, I mean, obviously it's in your best interest to be a Star Consultant, and that's really what Mary Kay's goal here is, for you to be consistent. So do you want to share a little bit of your notes about this program?
Yes. And also now I'm going, because Fabi's on here. So for Fabi, she did 700 after the 15th. She did her 700, won her beautiful, beautiful pink sparkly Mary Kay mug. So she already has 700 in. So she does 600 this month.
Right.
Or September. Does it have to be consecutive, as long as it's?
No, it has to be July and August.
I'm asking these questions for all of you on here.
Right.
So, Fabi, you would need to do 600 cumulative this month, and then you were going to get that extra 400 points.
No, she needs to do 600 wholesale in July, 600 whole-sale in August.
Even if she did 700 after the 15th of June.
That was June. That has nothing to do with this.
Well, you said it was after June 15th. You can
That was talking about Star Consultant.
Oh, okay. All right, you switch gears. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm asking.
Yeah. No, this contest is only for July and August.
Everybody in July has to do a 600 and a 600 in August.
Correct.
All right.
So now, for using Fabi as an example, if she does 600 in July, 600 in August, she'll win the earrings plus the 400 credits. And because she already did that 700 wholesale after, in the new quarter that started July 16th, she will be a Star Consultant. So she'll have the additional 1,800 Star credits to shop with.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I did, Jay Benson, for you all to know, he was, I don't know, anybody I'm talking to knows what I'm talking about. Ashley, I don't know if you know, but you remember the Friends of Time that danced on stage at seminar for year after year after year? They did Friends of Time. And I know your mom knows them, but Jay Benson was one of those dancers and singers on that. Okay. Yes, she does. Yay, Ashley. Yay, Ashley. She does. So Jay Benson was original Friends of Time singer and dancer on stage, and then went into the corporate area of Mary Kay. So that's kind of some fun nostalgic news there. Okay. And he is a very kind person. So they really talked about that Star Consultant will be there. There'll be some more changes coming up. But the Star Consultant program will be there, because that was one of the questions they asked. And one of the things I took away from that I think would really be powerful to you, they had 2 nationals on with Jay Benson, and that is one of the whole ideas, with a makeover contest right now. And they of course they want you to use the mirror thing. They want you to use the mirror thing. Well,
so she's talking about the Mirror Me app.
Yeah. Right.
But did you have anything about this right now? Remember what he talked about with the Power Up and Grow?
No.
So you told me, because I wasn't on there. So the reason that they switched this is because they weren't getting the results that they had expected with the 700 wholesale.
Right. Well, I wasn't sure what you want me to share.
right, about this right now. Then we'll talk about the makeover one in May.
All right.
Do you have anything else to add for this?
Okay. You don't want me talking more about that? Then I'm done.
No, I just want you to share what they shared about this. So the whole point for changing this from what we've had, with the 600 wholesale, and then they upped it to 700 wholesale, is that they were saying that they weren't getting the results that they have projected. They upped the prices, which we all agreed the prices were really nice, but the people winning did not meet the expectations that they wanted. So therefore, they went back to the drawing board and tried to figure out a way to create consistency, so more people winning the prizes and doing that 600 wholesale month after month after month, but yet still keeping the prizes in line with great quality, but still something that made sense for the company. So that's why they came up with this. And I don't know if that makes you feel any better. It makes me feel better to kind of know, okay, well, that makes sense. I can get why they did that, instead of just being like, we're changing everything. And sometimes I feel like we feel that way. They're just like, we don't care what you think. One thing that they did say is that, and Kristen said to us that the Nationals didn't even know this was changing until July 1st. They still thought
they don't know about any changes until we do.
Right. They still thought we were going to be on the same program that we've been on for years. And of course, most of us have been in Mary Kay when you didn't get any price for any order, whatsoever. So we've been very blessed with what Nathan Moore started with the 600 wholesale, and Ryan carried on with the 700 for the last year. But this is what's happening, and it's a trial, and and I shouldn't say only, it's a trial for these 6 months, and it may be renewed in January, or it may not. There may be something new coming in January. So I would tell you, lots of times it takes us almost 2 years to catch on, right? And that's one thing Kristen said. She's like, my people were just figuring this out, that they could get this price of the 700 wholesale. And now it's different. Ladies, we don't have time to just figure it out a year from now, okay? That is right. More winners and bigger prizes. That's right, actually. And that is really what Mary Kay is trying to do. So, normally you get 1 pair of earrings for a 600 wholesale. Now you're getting 4 for doing 2. So, and the 400 star credit points. And you don't even have to be a star consultant, which on one hand, I kind of think it might be smart to really start getting people to shop on that app. I feel like I say it all the time. Shop on that Star Consultant app. Figure out what you can get absolutely free by working your business.
Well, so I know how we did it when we got the brochures, right? You remember?
Correct.
Show the app to your family. Decide what you want. I used to take each child had a different quarter of what they wanted to get on the Star Consultant gift. I went through my 3 children and my mom, and whichever one was the best at prizes at the time. We didn't have the huge selection we do now.
Correct. But, the selection now is mind-boggling.
Right. I totally agree.
Yeah.
You're always going to work more for your family than you're going to work for yourself, and we all have to admit that, right? Someone give me a thumbs up. This is an important fact for y'all to know. You're not going to disappoint your child, no matter what age, if he's wanting, the latest new game on the computer, whatever that is. Back then it was, what was it? It wasn't Avatar.
Atari,
that was what it was.
Yeah.
So we were the first person to get an Atari, and we won it on our block. So all the neighborhood kids were down in our basement doing all this. Remember that, Heather?
I do. We still have the Atari somewhere. We still have it.
Now my grandkids, I think Seth has it, so they're playing with it. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to disappoint that family member, whether it be your mom, your husband, your children. You're going to work a lot harder for them than you do for yourself. So put yourself out there. I don't know which devotion book I was reading or where I heard it, but it was talking about grow taller, become taller than something you thought you never could do. And for me, you want to know what it was? It's real silly, but I did grow taller and I feel better. And I use that now when I think I can't do something. When my family was home for the first time in 8 years, and we cooked every day, 3 full meals a day for 10 to 12 people, 6 days in a row. And I grew taller. I didn't know I could ever do that, because, and besides that, I was doing laundry. We broke down the washing machine twice during that time period. But there was a lot going on. I loved every moment, and I do it all over again. I just knew I grew taller. Do something for yourself to grow a little bit taller because it gives you more confidence to take on the next challenge.
Very good. Absolutely. All right, so ladies, set that goal for 600 wholesale this month. Again, you still have 3 weeks and 2 days. We have 3 weeks and 2 days of this month. So set that goal for 600 wholesale. Okay, makeover contest. Here we go. The makeover contest goes from July 15th. So it's going to start next Tuesday and go until August 31st. The grand prize winners are going to win $5,000 Visa gift card plus their consultants, and that's five grand prize winners plus their consultants are going to win $5,000 Mary Kay or $5,000 Visa gift cards. And then the second runner-ups are going to receive Mary Kay packages valued at $500. Now there are, I think, 7. Is it 7?
It's 7. It's because I put them all together today.
Okay, so 7 looks. You have to use one of these 7 looks. I have posted them in both unit groups. And what I've been asking consultants, especially those of you that are in a lot of different Facebook groups, have you found any other images that are better than the ones that Mary Kay gives us? And they give us the ones that just has the white, person. It's a white piece of paper with just a black outline of a person. I would love to see like real people wearing these looks. I think that's key to this. Okay, Ashley, I didn't see that. All right, Ashley.
I didn't see that either, Ashley.
Okay, all right. I'll have to go back and look for that. But if you see any other ones, because I know some of these directors get super creative, and that's one of the things on this call that Jay Benson said over 100 times, not 100 times, but he said over and over again, get creative. Get creative. You're not going to have the same tools that we are used to having, so you're going to have to get creative to make it work.
So that means we can add whatever lipstick we want when they don't say what lipstick.
There isn't a lipstick. I haven't had a chance to go back and look at them that closely in case you're missing
Most of them do not have, even though they're shows the lip color on the model.
Okay, yeah, it says right here. So Berry Noir, it says the lip liner is berry, the lipstick is appleberry. The Champagne Shimmer, red stiletto. So I think you're just missing it, Mom. It says on every one of them has a lipstick.
All right.
So I'm not sure. All right. And what would you like to add from today about the makeover contest?
Well, he was talking about the mirror app, and I'm like screaming here by myself, and it's like, no, that doesn't work. We don't need that. And both national sales director totally agreed that you have to do. You don't have to. Everyone still loves sitting around that kitchen table doing makeovers. Everyone still likes that one-on-one time. Our company is said, try before you buy. So it's just because we don't have the samples that we had. I didn't know we were out of samples. I still saw them.
Well, they have stopped making a lot of them. However, when I looked, just because I did a big Section 2 order of this last time, they're still there, but yeah, they're just not making any new ones.
Okay. Because I thought we still have samples. I have a ton.
I think they're projecting them to sell out soon.
Okay. Probably. Well, anyway, so they were still kind of battering back and forth to Jay and saying, the best way. These are 2 national sales directors. I think both of them have mothers that were national sales directors. So they've been in the company. They had huge company history, saying the best way to do this is to get your people gathered around your kitchen table and do these 7 looks and do the makeover contest. They said nothing's ever going to beat doing a 1-to-1 or doing the parties with these makeover looks. And I appreciate that so much. Being in the company for so long, I so appreciated that. It made me feel like I was back with Mary Kay. I thought, yes, because everything is social media, and I know that. And Jay's really pushing social media, and he has a reason to push that. I know that. But bottom line, getting in front of these people is still the amazing thing that's going to take us where we want to go. That's my opinion. That was to the Nationals' opinions. That was what I wanted to share.
Absolutely. So, and I know sometimes we have customers across the country and that's not possible, but while you can get the samples, have them pick out their looks, send them the samples, and you can still do the makeover contest, but that's not going to be the way it's going to work forever. So while we still have that tool, let's go ahead and use that. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful booking tool that Mary Kay gives us. I love that they give it to us in the fall. It is a short time, ladies. I know it's going to start next week, but you need to start booking now because it's going to be over before we know it, July 15th through August 31st. And that's a huge, huge, huge winning, a huge pot to win. 5 people, including their consultants, are going to win $5,000 Visa gift cards. That's a big, big, big deal. So start doing that. The looks have been posted. It does have to be one of those 7 looks, which I don't believe.
I'm determined to do one look every single day on there. And now I'll take the picture since you need a picture.
Well, that's for the looks in the lookbook right now. But yeah, you could do those too.
I'm doing the 7. I didn't even know about your 2 looks in the lookbook. I'm doing the other. And I'm talking so people understand what they look like.
That's fine.
They don't look like anything on that white paper.
I know. I wish we had different images for that. So we're going to have to start working on that. We're going to start working overtime on that.
Thank you. That's
okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, Wendy, we got it. So for our survey says, I didn't have a chance to update this. The last 48 hours, I've had 4 doctor's appointments and 2 tests, and it has just taken me.
One was extremely painful.
So yes, one was very painful today. And so it has taken me, the one was 4 hours long yesterday, this doctor's appointment, and I didn't even need to go. It was a whole long story. But anyway, my appointment was at 3. They didn't even call me back to 4:30. And that just puts fire through me. But anyways, I didn't get a chance to update this. So if you would like to know who has within the last 7 days filled out the survey, says, let me know. I can text it to you. I promise I will get this updated. But that's just one slide that did not get updated in the last 2 days. Okay, so let's talk about this.
I was talking to Wendy. Wendy, we certainly understand what you're saying. We do. I had my grandchildren here from Friday until Monday. So, yes, I was in that 4th of July whirlwind lifestyle, and you're just in a whole different, grandmas become a whole different person than what they are when they're in the normal world without the grandchildren.
So you just enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right. So this was posted on the My Mary Kay Facebook page, and it kind of blew up. Okay, if you haven't noted, if you haven't been paying attention to that. So if you are not a part of the My Mary Kay Facebook page, it is for consultants. It is a company-run page directly from Mary Kay. It's not a national. It's not directors. It is Mary Kay corporate to the sales force. And they posted this. Now, I put it in both unit groups. I know it's kind of hard to read, but I'm going to go through a few of them. Phrases and concepts to avoid. These are phrases and concepts you should not use on social media or the internet to avoid making improper earnings claims. And another thing they talked about on our conference call today is that the Direct Selling Association, which keeps everyone in check, so there's nobody out there scamming or taking advantage. I know they all are, but they do their best to keep us in check. And other companies, they are changing things monthly. There is a new standards, everything. We are in such a different world than we were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, because of social media and because of the huge influx of people trying to take advantage, right? I mean, could you imagine 20 years ago, number one, we didn't get texts, but even all the scams that are going on, that would have blown our minds, right? And now it's just a part of life. How many potential scam phone calls do we get every day? All of us, right? And that doesn't include the emails. That doesn't include the fake Facebook profiles. That doesn't include the text messages. So the Direct Selling Association is trying so hard. They are pedaling so fast to keep up with people trying to take advantage of consumers, because that is not, we stand with them in that. We do not want consumers taken advantage of. So that's why this is been posted. Okay. And it's going to be updated constantly. This is the new world that we all have to get used to. So I'm going to read some of these to you, because there's some of them that we were taught to say from corporate and top Mary Kay people. But again, scammers take these words and change them. So now we have to be smarter and more articulate. Okay, so be your own boss, career income, diamonds, disposable income, driving free, images of money, free pink car, free car, financial success, top 5% income, residual income, which I say a lot, quit college, quit school, quit your job, pay off debt, passive income, $1 million, I already said that, open-ended opportunity, financial freedom, financial independence, financial stability, financial security. So those are just some of the words that Mary Kay is saying, hey, these are buzzwords that scammers are using that could potentially get you in trouble if you are posting things like that on Facebook. Now, I don't ever post things like that, but I say it. I don't post it. So a lot of people, when Mary Kay posted this, it blew up, and they're like, well, what can we say? A lot of consultants were very frustrated, because they're like, well, what do you want us to say, right? And I get that. So Leanne David, who has been a sales director I've always admired, this was her response to that. And I'm sure, I bet you anything, in the next week, the next 7 days, Mary Kay is going to have a post in that group, what you can say, because everyone's blowing them up about it. But what she said, I thought was so smart. And again, what we are already doing, which I always love that. You can find what we can say in the social media playbook. That is going to be your social media Bible, is what they should call that, because it is the word for word directly from Mary Kay, what you can say on your regular Facebook page. And of course, you can use it in your customer one. It's an incredible tool that Mary Kay gives us so that we have a guide to work with each month. It's always fresh and new. And she said you can ask yourself the question, what do I want to say online, and how do I want to say it? And then go to your social media playbook to get more ideas. Oh, stop that. And then she said her last tip here. Hold on, my phone is not cooperating. Last tip. The marketplace has changed. There's so much market data out there that shows that today's women doesn't necessarily relate to diamonds, cars, and cash. Those are wonderful perks that our company, and certainly things that we celebrate. But there are generational differences between Gen Z and X, etc. Determine who your target market is and study the way they behave and what they value and what influences their purchasing decisions. You might find it easier to create content and more effective in the end if you learn to speak the language instead of highlighting your prizes and awards. So smart. So smart. I absolutely love that. And I feel like Kristen Sharp started that by telling us we all need to wear, a black skirt, black flats in your Mary Kay Beauty Co. And she wasn't dripping in diamonds in that Mary Kay Beauty Co. There was a time where that spoke to women, and there was nothing wrong with that. It is not the time now. And so I think that's so smart what she said. If you're not a part of Mary Kay, my Mary Kay, let me say it right. Do I have it on here? My Mary Kay. That's what it's called. My Mary Kay Facebook group. It is, again, directly from corporate to the sales force. Make sure that you are a part of that. Okay, finishing up tonight, our weekly accomplishment sheets. I don't believe I received any this week. Do you have any, Mom?
Yes, I do, and she is our queen. If I've got this wrong, remember I was being grandma for 5 days. So, but who I have is our queen of sales for the week is Deborah Stiefel with $289 in retail sales.
Woo!
Yay!
Way to go! Way to go!
She was also our queen for last week with over $900 in sales.
Oh, crap. I lost my paper I need. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, ladies. So congratulations for being here with us. I hope you find these Tuesday nights worthwhile for you to tune in. I try to keep them half hour, 45 minutes, and really give you the meat and potatoes of what you need to move forward in this week. But again, if you could help me out with some looks, posted in your pictures of those 2 looks for our Thursday night, and make sure you.
What, ladies, when you're doing that, put that on your customer page.
Well, of course, yes.
Right. Post it on your, and I anymore when I put my makeup on, I get to my foundation. I'll go do my look up there and just teach you what I'm doing. But these looks are so simple and easy, it can take you less than 10 minutes to do.
That's right.
These looks are super fast and easy. They're dash out the door looks for sure. By the way, I gotta tell you a story. By the way, one of the looks is hot coral. And I just died 1,000 deaths putting this look together. Oh my gosh. It's one eyeshadow and a hot coral. And I thought, I can't do this. We never sold it, whatever. Well, anyway, one of my ladies came in and the first thing she goes, that is my favorite color. I have to have the hot coral.
What's the eyeshadow that goes with it? Do you remember?
It's a very muted eye color.
I can't look. I've got them right here. Hold on.
What is one eyeshadow and the hot coral?
Is it Champagne Shimmer? Do you remember the name?
No, it's further out.
That's not it. Then we have
Breezy, Summer Breezy.
Island Breeze.
Yes.
Rose Gold.
Rose Gold, which is a very muted color.
With the blue eyeliner. That's kind of pretty.
Yeah. So, and the hot coral cheeks. Now, there is a technique that Lori Hogg has taught us. It's called undercoating, where you can underpainting, and you can put that on, and then you put your powder over top of it and smooth it, go over it. So that might be what we have to do, since they do have to be exact. Now, Heather, can you add other eyeshadows to it and it be still legal?
They said it had to be these looks. That's all I know.
Okay. All right.
Well, for a chance for 5,000 for you and your person, I would keep them with what they have. Now, again, I wouldn't have picked this, but that's what they chose. So
okay. But anyway, I was just dying 1,000 deaths. So I can't do this. I can't do this. And that lady walks in and goes, oh, that's my favorite. And it's the person who doesn't even wear cheek color. She goes, I really want that cheek color. I go, all right, fine.
There you go.
All right.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And we will see you Thursday night. Take care, everyone. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start